Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say I'm so sorry I've been absent for a really long time. I'm in the middle of my GCSEs, but I've torn myself away from my revision to send you a new Tony X Reader story, which I'm super excited about because it's one that I quite relate to a lot. I tried to pick subjects that I feel a lot of people can relate to, so I'm really excited to do that. I also just want to say a huge thank you for my last two videos, which was the interview chapter 1 and the Tony X Injured Reader one shot. It means the world to have that much support from you guys, and I'm so grateful for all the likes and the comments and everything. Quickly before we get into the video, I do want to say if I sound a bit weird, I have hay fever, so I'm sorry about that, but I'll post a video at some point when I'm back to my normal self. And I quickly just want to ask you guys, if you want any kind of fan fiction, like, even if it's not Marvel, like, put down the TV show, whatever it's from, put down what you want it to be. So, like, for instance, my last fan fiction was Tony X Injured Reader. So you might do Steve X, I don't know, Steve X Saved Reader. And I do actually have a fan fiction in the works, which is something very similar to that. So, yeah, leave down below what you would like to see on the channel, and I will happily do that for you guys when I get round to it. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Tony Stark X Body Shamed Reader. One shot. Boring. That's how Tony's day was. Boring and dry. There was no new experiments or technology to play with, and he had no inspiration to make anything new. But he did have one idea. Tony knew that if he was having a boring and fruitless day, that you probably were too. So he headed down to the small shop in the main lobby of the tower and bought some chocolates before heading upstairs to search for you. Hey Steve, have you seen your name? Tony questioned. Yeah, she just came back from the gym. I think she's in her room, he replied as Tony nodded and walked off as a huge smile appeared on his face like a small boy in a sweet shop. Tony had a huge crush on you, ever since you spent an entire day helping him with his Iron Man suit that one time. I know, it's impossible, right? Tony Stark, the billionaire playboy, having a crush on someone that wasn't a fling. But it's true. It was so obvious to everyone else that you both liked each other. But you were both oblivious to the other one's feelings, and it was hilarious for the other Avengers to watch. You were both completely smitten with each other. When Tony got to your room, he gently knocked on the door. Oh, your name! Can I come in? He said in a playful voice. It's open, you replied in a slightly somber tone, which wasn't normal for you. Usually you were all bubbly and up for a laugh. You were hardly ever sad. So Tony knew something serious must have happened. Tony quickly opened the door to see you looking at yourself in the mirror. Your hair was wet and you were dressed in comfy loungewear, but you were not smiling. Do you think I'm fat? You asked Tony as a small tear formed in your eye. Of course not. Why would you think such a thing? Tony quickly replied as he placed the chocolates on the bed and rushed over to you and placed his hand on your shoulder to comfort you. Your name, what's happened? You didn't reply. Instead, you pointed at your bed and laid across it was a newspaper article, and printed on the thin paper was, "Can we really trust unfit people to protect us?" And next to it was a picture of you. As Tony skimmed through the article, he read how the newspaper was comparing your body to the rest of the Avengers, especially Natasha. Your name, this is bullshit. It's a bunch of insecure people trying to make other people feel bad. You're beautiful, Tony said as he folded up the article and put it in his pocket. What are you going to do with that? You questioned as you sat on your bed. Give him a lawsuit? Tony said as he sat next to you and you smiled. Listen, Yuli, you're beautiful, inside and out, and you're one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And I've met some pretty cool people, Tony said as you let out a small laugh before placing your head on his shoulder. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, no matter what the media says, you're gorgeous and I love you. For you. As the words I love you slipped out of Tony's mouth, you sat up straight and looked at him as his face flushed a bright pink colour. I mean, Tony began to say before you cut him off as you got close to his face and silenced him with a deep kiss. Eventually, the two of you broke apart for air, but the words slipped out of your mouth too. I love you too. So that was the story, and it kind of concludes the video too. I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I know it's slightly shorter, and I apologise for that. And I will maybe try and voice over one of my older fanfics that are up on my Wattpad, which I will link down below, so you can read along with this story. Probably should have put that in the intro, but you know. There are some on there that I haven't turned into audio books, kind of. So I might do that, or I might try and make a quick story to post up on here. But this might be the only story you get throughout the duration of my exams. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you liked today's video, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. And I can't speak. Consider subscribing because it really helps out the channel. It makes me more motivated to actually make these for you, and it means the entire world if you do so. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!